my friends. Um, Today, am feeling very heartbroken at the slaughter of children in the Middle East. So I, I, with reluctance, am making some suggestions. These days, no matter what you say, you're bound to provoke anger and hostility because you're seen as taking sides, who started it and what, who is to blame, etc., etc. And there's no end to that. So I have only offered meditation, and even that has evoked a lot of anger, even though I offered the meditation on both sides. So, is there anything that we can actually do to address the tragic issue of the slaughter of children, the casualties in the Middle East? I think this will require a comprehensive and multilateral approach that encompasses diplomatic efforts, humanitarian aid, grassroots initiatives. It will need efforts to promote ceasefires and political negotiations as well. This includes encouraging regional and international powers to exert their influence on conflicting parties and resume meaningful political negotiations. It also means that we need to strengthen enforcement of international laws. This would require stricter enforcement of international humanitarian law and hold accountable those responsible for violations, including attacks on civilians and children. We have to protect children's rights, support initiatives that promote and protect the rights of children in conflict zones, including access to education, healthcare, and psychosocial support. There needs to be investment in humanitarian aid, which means provide adequate humanitarian aid to affected communities, ensuring that children have access to essential needs such as food and water and shelter and medical care. It would require empowering grassroots organizations. In my view, that's one of the most effective, which means support local and regional organizations working to protect children and promote peace-building initiatives at the community level. And of course, addressing root causes, tackling underlying issues that contribute to conflicts such as poverty, inequality, and lack of access to resources. It also means education and awareness, raising the awareness about the rights of children in conflict zone through education campaigns, media, and engagement. It also means psychological support, providing psychological support and trauma counseling to children affected by violence and displacement. It also would require remote initiatives that foster reconciliation and dialogue amongst communities divided by conflict. Remote means international, global, through online and offline efforts. Peace has to begin with us too, in our homes, in our families, in our communities, and globally. Do we have the will to do it? This massive tragedy is being ignored by special interest groups. since the conflicts have aggravated, and even during the Ukraine Russia war, the stock prices of weapons has gone up, particularly mechanized ways of destruction. So, are we willing? The knowledge is there. Are we willing to actually uh, together give the emotional and spiritual support and boycott weapon traders? Unfortunately, the most powerful countries in the world are complicit. They are the biggest purveyors of weapons and arms deals. So, my friends, create a global movement for peace. The Chopra Foundation is involved in a special course called Peace is the Way. Go to cfi.choprafoundation.org and become a peace facilitator, and also become a global leader. Everybody can join, and I hope uh, you will all take the effort to create peace in the world. Peace is linked to everything: social, economic justice, climate change, sustainability, economic prosperity, health, chronic disease, both physical disease and also mental illness, and the epigenetic trauma that is occurring right now worldwide will affect not only the children right now who are suffering, but for generations to come. So please help.